Hey Taurus, this is EJ from Taurota Tarot. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. I hope you're having a good birthday month. I am. So Taurus, this is going to be your weekly update. We're going to ride for 8 days. We're going to do the 19th, which is tomorrow, Sunday, through the 26th, through next Sunday. And I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to pull the 8 cards. And I'm going to read it that way, and then I'm going to actually pull 8 cards from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck and read it that way as well. This particular Oracle deck is made to be used either as an Oracle deck or as tarot cards. So I'm going to pull the 8 with the regular deck, and then I'm going to pull 8. I'm going to start the reading over again and pull 8 from the Oracle deck and see if we can get a little insight to what the fuck is going on. So Taurus, 3 more shuffles. This is going to be 8 cards for this week, May 19th through May 26th. We're going to ride Sunday to Sunday. 8 cards plus 2 for overall energy. You know what's going on with that. We're pulling the 2 cards from the bottom of the deck. 3 cards for guidance from the universe, and then I'll pull the 2 oracle cards, and then I'll start over and do the oracle deck. So here we go. A reminder, I do my cards straight up. I don't do reversals. Let's see what we got going on for our weekly update, Taurus. So, oh hell. There you go. There's the bottom of the deck. 6 of Cups. And I'll be damned. Right behind that, the Moon card. I promise you, the Moon card will make herself known when we get to her. Let's get this cracking and see what we got going on for the week. So for tomorrow, Princess of Cups, Monday, 5 of Coin, Tuesday, the Hermit card, Wednesday, 9 of Coin, Thursday, Queen of Swords, Friday, 7 of Cups, Saturday, Death card. Sunday, 10 of Cups. I'll be damned. Alright, Taurus, let's see what we got going on. Some of y'all out there thinking about a past relationship. Y'all are just all in your head about it. This is your overall energy. Rightfully so. We're at a Scorpion full moon today. Today is Saturday, May 18th. Scorpio in this full moon sits in our relationship sector. Scorpio is also the opposite of our sign. And so when we get this kind of energy, it has a tendency not only to make us reflect on our current relationships, but in particular past relationships, what we did wrong, what we didn't do wrong. With the holidays here in the United States, you got Memorial Day coming next weekend. You know this rings true. Some of y'all are getting ready to get on a plane, train, or in an automobile and go somewhere and see some folk for the holidays. So it is very possible that you're going to run up on a past, an ex, and you're going to sit down and consider. This is your overall energy right now. Some of you are already considering what's going on with the ex, what they're doing, what's the feasibility of getting back together. That's your overall energy. I'm not going to touch the Moon card yet because we're not there yet. But for tomorrow, Sunday, with the Princess of Cups, start looking at some emotional distance in some of our other relationships. This is not so much romantic as it is with maybe people at work, maybe people that you go to gym with, maybe people you go to the club with, church, temple, mosque, however you playing that. But this is about gaining some emotional distance. Some of your friends may be going through some bullshit. Some of your friends may be going through some relationship bullshit. You may some way or the other be involved. You may be friends with both people, resonating a lot of ways. But tomorrow the idea is to keep some emotional distance in what's going on around you and not get so overly caught up in other people's bullshit that you can't keep your eye on your own bullshit. Just a word to the wise. For Monday, those of you that are in romantic relationships, you are making some considerations. You're going back to your overall energy with the 6 of Cups, thinking about an ex. This has also got you thinking about walking away from your current situation, relationship, however the fuck resonating with you. But this is on your mind. So this is acting like it's not. You just are looking at the whole playing field, looking at your options, what you can do, what you can't do, what you will do, what you won't do. But it is up in your head about walking away from a situation, and you could possibly be walking into another situation. But this is sitting next to the Hermit card, which means old girl, Monday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, old girl is walking right into the Hermit card. So as you're thinking about walking away, for one thing, you're also thinking about taking some time off. This is a major card. So this is telling me that in order for you to get either on the right path that you need to be on, or to stay on the right path, you need to take a minute and contemplate where the fuck you are, same energy, what you're doing, what you've been doing, what you should do, what you shouldn't do. And this is not a bad time of the year to do this. All of us have had birthdays in the last 4 weeks, Taurus, so you automatically are in a reflective mode. Getting a year older will make you do that. But this is really resonating about relationships, taking a big step back, thinking about what you want in your current relationship, what you may have had in a past relationship, decisions that you make around this time, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, going into Wednesday. We're talking about creating a higher standard. And this is all the same thing, relationship. You no longer are willing to accept just some bullshit. You want to plant seeds in fertile soil. You're tired of messing around a bunch of dickheads and doing a bunch of stupid shit. And I'm talking to females in particular right now. For the guys that are listening, you probably sick of dealing with a bunch of, as they say, silly hoes. However that's resonating with you, this is where your head is right now. This is what you're going to be thinking about this week, about how you can achieve a higher standard, which means you're probably going to have to raise your vibration so you can get somebody to match that and get you out of the shit that you're in. I just did a reading this morning, I think, for Scorpio and Taurus, and that was just devastating. But it's the same energy. You look at the shit that you've been in, the relationships that you've been in, the problems you've had, the challenges and the obstacles that you've had, and how has any of it benefited you? And if it has, if any of it has, what can you do and take from that and get to a better place? Thursday. Rightfully so. There she is, Queen of Swords, the bitch with all the rules. Don't do this, don't do that. And this is mental energy for us, Taurus. As you are thinking about your relationships, now you're starting to formulate things that you want in your relationship, and these become actual action items on anybody's list. I want a guy that's 6 feet tall. Okay, you eliminate 500,000 people with that. I want a guy with blonde hair. There's another 500,000 gone. You start whittling your list down. But that's a good thing, because then that makes you focus on what you're trying to manifest. So this is also going to be an undercurrent kind of riding through the week, especially if you're traveling and you're going home and you're going back to see people from your past. They will help you fine tune exactly what the fuck it is you're looking for in a relationship, especially running into exes and like, damn, I'm so glad I did not stay with him. Are you kidding? Or the exact opposite energy. Why didn't I stay there? What the hell was I thinking? What kind of bullshit? But it is here. This is where you start making and formulating a list to start really manifesting what you want. When we get to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you got options, Taurus. When you get through with all of this shit, writing down what you're doing, what you don't want, analyzing what's working and what's not working, you start to see where your options are. All those cups are options. Understand that everything in every cup ain't for you and ain't good for you. So you may see something that glitters like gold and find out it ain't nothing but some damn copper dipped in some shit. I'm just saying. So just realize every option in front of you, every female guys that's in front of you might not be for you. Girls, every guy in front of you might not be for you. Everything that's wrapped in a big box with a pretty bow ain't always what the fuck you're looking for. So just be mindful of that as you're making choices. And again, you go back to the day before. Them rules. You got these in place so you don't get the asshole cup, right? You need this so you don't get the asshole cup. Because you really, if you want to be in another fucked up relationship, go ahead, make another bad choice. I'm not coming down on you. I know people are throwing shit at their computer screens, but for real, you gotta have a list of things that you're at least looking for so you don't pick a fucked up cut. Saturday, another major card, death card, about getting grown up towards and transforming into the person you are really trying to be. And if you look closely at that picture, you look at all that shit. Trying to be who you're supposed to be, who you really are. This is what this is going to be. And next weekend, again, a lot of you are traveling. It's going to be a transformation. You're going to see things differently than you did the last time you went home. For those of you that aren't going home, that have people coming to you, you're going to see people differently than you've seen them before. This transformation puts you on a different path than what you're on, because once your eyes get open and once you see people in a different perspective or a different light, your life is not the same. So just know, as you get around people from your past, maybe some new people, new friends, hanging out, socializing, just be mindful, especially with the past, people from your past. You're going to see them different, and you're going to realize, make some breakthroughs, some mental breakthroughs about things that you believe and things that you value. When we get to next Sunday, this is what you're thinking about, the happy fucking family. Walking down the aisle and doing all the stuff that goes along with all that happiness. This is what you're going to be thinking about. Decisions that you make are going to be with this in mind. And the only other card I would have needed to see would have been the Hierophant, because that's all Taurus and that's all about commitment. But this is where you are. For those of you that are in good relationships, this is about solidifying the foundation, making sure your bonds are still intact. Again, rightfully so, the holidays, you've got people coming over, you're going to see them. It's all about that, whether it's your family or your personal relationship. This is what's on your mind. This is what you're trying to achieve. Those of you that are already in it, this is about keeping it and solidifying it and knowing what you need to do to keep it like it is. Let's see what the oracles have for us. The moon card sitting over here with the Six of Cups is the overall energy. Some of you may also be hearing some stuff next weekend or within, I'll say, the next couple of weeks about exes, relationships, shit you didn't know, secrets coming out. You know what the moon card is all about. Things that are hidden, they're going to come out. They're going to pop right out at you. And you're going to be like, oh, fuck. So just be mindful. There is some hidden energy at play for everybody right now just because of planetary lineup. So today's full moon in Scorpio. It's got a lot to do with that. Scorpio kind of rules the dark side, if you will. So you got this energy at play. Just be mindful, not so much about your own shit, but maybe some old shit. You might hear some secrets you didn't know about prior to. See what the oracle cards have. Triumphant success. What do you love? Well, there you go. So, for those of you contemplating whatever aspect, wherever you are on the scale of contemplating, old relationship, new relationship, you will be successful. But again, with options, make sure you got your list together so you don't pick the asshole cup so you can have triumph. I'm just saying, it's just that simple. With the what do you love card. What do you love? What do you love? What do you love about your partner? What do you love about your family? What do you love about your life? Time to start being grateful and appreciative for some things. Those of you that are considering starting new relationships, the best way to get into any new relationship is with humility, and gratitude. So when you start talking about what do you love, what do you love, and what are you grateful for, and when you get down to all of that, that's when you start making some real breakthroughs. I'm going to tie that reading up, and we are going to go to the oracle cards. I'm going to pick these cards up. And we're going to do the same thing all over again. Now let's see what resonates this time. I'm only using the one deck. So these two I will put over here. Universe, this is for Taurus, their weekly update. 3 more shuffles. And 3, cut them up. Sunday through Sunday, May 19th through May 26th. So from the bottom of the deck, discontent and boredom. Patience and planning. Yeah, come on, y'all. Come on. That's your overall energy. Discontent and boredom. So that's telling me a lot right there. Hang on, we're going to get right to it. So for tomorrow, Sunday, rejoice in the celebration. For Monday, disruption. Tuesday, recognition and reward. Wednesday, firm foundation. Friday, light. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So Thursday's light, I'm sorry. Friday, financial and material changes. Saturday, positive movement forward. Sunday, emotional withdrawal. Whoop, whoop. Sound like a similar conversation. All right, let's talk about this discontent and boredom card. So from the very last reading, talking about looking at exes, going back in your past. Some of that feeling and emotion is discontentment and boredom. You're discontent where you are now. I think the 5 of coins popped up, walking away, walking into the hermit card. I'm just saying, same thing here. We're just going a little deeper. So if this is your overall energy for this one, for this reading, discontentment and boredom, you most certainly are looking at all kind of shit. Old shit, new shit, shit you ain't thought about shit. You're looking at all of it. So this is not bad energy. When you get discontent and when you get bored, it makes you start getting resourceful and makes you start getting real creative real quick. If you don't like being discontent and bored, I'm just saying. With the second card for the overall energy, patience and planning. The other side of discontent and boredom with the hell. Patience and planning. You got to work your plan and plan your work. So we just had the achieving goals card pop up. Same thing. You're working on it. You're being patient in order to, and I keep saying this in every reading, and I'm going to keep saying it till I get tired of saying it. This year for Taurus is about processes. Sometimes we overlook the details and processes. You can't get away with that this year. So patience. And we are pretty long as Tauruses on patience. We'll wait some shit out till it's wrong. So be patient and start planning. We're going to hold on to this. I got a feeling I'm going to have to come back to it. For tomorrow, Sunday, rejoice in the celebration. So whatever you got going on, whoever you got it going on with, rejoice in that. And you ain't got to plan no damn party, and you ain't got to go to the club. You ain't even got to pour liquor. In your heart, just be thankful. Be thankful for everything that you have, especially the people in your life, because they're the ones that make you go. So tomorrow, Sunday, first day of the week as far as I'm concerned, be happy about some shit. Rejoice in the celebration. For Monday, disruption. This is coming back as your day-to-day routine. Something's going to change. Something is changing, and this will resonate as soon as I say it. For those of you that have children, probably gonna have some changes Monday if school is out. Now, what are we doing with them? So just understand there's going to be some disruption probably to your day-to-day schedule. This may run you through the summer, kids going to camp, kids going out of town, visit parents, grandparents, however that's resonating with you. But the disruption, you'll feel the rumbles of it Monday. Tuesday, recognition and reward. Some of you at work may be getting recognized for something you've done. Others of you, church or religious related, may be getting recognized for something that you're doing. If you volunteer in an organization, you may be getting some recognition, may get an award. At work, someone may be paying attention to what you're doing towards. Just be mindful of that. So recognition and reward, it's there. You're planting the seed for something to get you the recognition and reward. This is Tuesday. Some of you may be starting a new project at work, or you may be just joining a project team that's already in motion. However that's resonating with you, recognition and reward, you're going to plant the seeds for this on Tuesday. On Wednesday, firm foundation. This goes back to you thinking about your relationships and what makes a good relationship. How do you feel about the relationship? What the hell? But you need a firm foundation. And I don't remember what the card was from the reading we just did, but you got to lay that groundwork. You got to. Patience and planning. I'm just saying. You got to lay that groundwork. You got to get with the Queen of Swords and write all that shit down. I want this. I want that. We'll do this. Won't do that. Right here. Firm foundation. That's how you get a firm foundation. With Thursday. Stand up in your light, Taurus. They're tired of saying this. It's like every reading for Taurus. Get the hell under the spotlight. It's your time. It's time for you, Taurus. Quit sitting over there in the corner like the damn bull that you are, sniffing the damn daisies and wandering around looking for some cheese. Stand up in your light. Stand up in your truth. Do not let people back you into a corner on some bullshit. Shouldn't happen. It should not happen. Stand up in your own light and get to your own personal power and quit relying on other people to make your light shine. You can do it by yourself. I'm just saying. That's what's there. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Financial and material changes. Going back to the last reading, those of you that are thinking about changing relationships, walking out of one, maybe getting into another, and this is life, so shit don't happen. Oh, you have to be split up from your last relationship for at least 9 bullshit. No, you don't. Shit happens. Life is life. So if you are walking out of a relationship and getting ready to walk into another one, you have got to think about your material wealth, what you're losing and what you're gaining. Be mindful of that, because you can walk into some shit and lose everything and take forever to get it back. You can walk into some other shit with nothing and get a whole lot of shit real quick. So think about what you're doing. And if you look at this card, it's split into 4 different colors: the green, the red, the purple, and that blue indigo kind of yellow thing at the bottom. Look at all aspects of what you're doing. You see that wedding ring on that finger? I'm just saying. Look at every aspect of what you're doing. Saturday. Positive movement forward. Whatever you're thinking about. And I think this card is the 2 of Wands. The little sculpting thing with the easel and the painting. Same thing right here. That spark that gets shit going. Or that extra reserve that makes you move forward. So whatever you're thinking about doing in your relationship or with your family, this is positive movement forward. Next Saturday, you should see some movement in anything that's stuck. So if you're in a relationship, doesn't feel like it's moving forward fast enough, some of this energy should loosen up, and there should be some positive movement forward. For next Sunday, emotional withdrawal. Going back to the Hermit card, you may need to take a step back off of not just your personal relationship. And if you've been traveling, let's kick this. If you've been around family, this is next Sunday, okay? So you've been around family since Thursday or Friday. They have gotten on your damn nerves. You are ready to get on a plane, shut your brain down, and go home and go to bed. Hello. That's the energy. If you stay here, or not here, if you stay home, and you're not going anywhere for the holidays, but you got a bunch of people by Sunday. You please leave. I want to go to bed. Just leave. There's no more liquor left. Just go home. Emotional withdrawal. You're trying to just pull back. And a lot of you, I know, have been running for family, around family since Christmas. Nonstop. Christmas, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, Mother's Day, birthday. Here we go. You have just been running, and it's time for a fucking break. You heard me? So kids out of school, send their butts off to camp so you can get a break. Taurus, if this means that you live in Florida and you live by a beach, get your ass down to the beach and go sit in the damn water. Just do it. Just do it. For those of you that live in other places, if you live in Massachusetts, damn it, go to Boston and look at the Liberty Bell. I don't know. Do something. But that emotional withdrawal helps you heal. When you have people just on your head constantly, you get tired. You get burnt out and your energy just goes beep. So emotional withdrawal, this is not a bad thing. Number 8, infinity. You have to constantly recharge your batteries in order for your batteries to work. You heard me? So the emotional withdrawal thing, not bad. You just need to take a giant step back. Last reading, you had the Hermit card. Same energy, same thing. Take a damn step back. Tell your family you love them. Get the hell out. Bye. That's about where you need to be. I'm going to leave it there, Taurus. I love you. I hope you guys, if you've had a birthday, have had a wonderful birthday month. We've only got a day or two left of Taurus, and then we ease into Gemini. Ha, ha, ha. I hope Uranus is not tossing you around too bad. I will be back with another reading, and I will see you soon. Bye, y'all.